어릴 때 원했던 어른이 됐나.
Okay. I swear I am more productive than 90% of the population. I get done more in a week than I think people get done in 2 months. And this is how I do it. And it's easy, and I'm not really changing much. I'm just staying true to myself. I'm honoring myself. Hey, if I say we're on a diet, we're on a diet. If I say we're gonna do hard things today, we're gonna do hard things today. So it's good to have a good relationship with yourself, because you spend every day all day with yourself, so you should probably have a healthy relationship, no? Hacking laziness, hacking ADHD, hacking depression. Let's go. It's time that you take accountability of your life. Ooh, I'm momming you hard today. I'm momming you super hard today because you need it. And I used to tiptoe around things like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. You know what? I'm used to hurting people's feelings now. If it's positive. It's like, I'm not being like mean. I'm just telling you the things that like you need to hear that people probably don't tell you because they're too afraid to hurt your feelings. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings if it's going to help you. I'm a mom. I'm allowed to give tough love. I feel like 2024 is like, hey bitch, I'm here to fuck up your day, but bitch, you need it. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from 2024. And I like it. I like that. But also, hold on. Like, let me get my shoes on. Let me get my shoes on. Let me get my coffee made. Like, let me get ready. Heads up, tits up. Let's go. I have 3 points today. I'm gonna make it nice and sweet and easy for you to digest. And you can watch this video and go on to the rest of your day. Yes, you lazy bones. You need a routine. Well, you wake up in the morning, you might realize that you have some negative thoughts going on in your head because it's primal, it happens, whatever. Let those go. Don't even let them run its course, and say to yourself, okay, what are 3 things I'm thankful for? Thankful for this, this, and this. Okay, moving on. Wake your butt up, get your fuzzy socks on, whatever you need to do, get out of bed, go make yourself some coffee. And while you're making your coffee, allow yourself to like really feel those things that you're thankful for. Just be in a state of gratefulness very first thing in the morning. Okay, next thing you need to do on your routine, get a freaking piece of paper or open up your phone to messages and write down the things that you need to do today, the things that you need to get done. Okay, I need to work. I need to work out. I need to meditate if you meditate. Okay, I need to make a couple hard phone calls. Write it down because you're going to forget. Because life gets crazy, life gets busy, and you're not built to do 600 things in a day and remember them all. You know, so just give yourself some grace. Write it down. Immediately after you are done, just jotting down a quick note in your phone or writing down like really quickly, like this is what I need to get done today. Do not turn on that 2000 rap song from Nelly. Ooh, no. No. No Nelly Furtado, no Gwen Stefani, no. You need to download Spotify or go on YouTube and find yourself a podcast or find yourself something that is going to pour into you and help you learn and grow and expand, like Ed Milet, Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Joe Dispenza, Lewis Howes, Clark Kegley, me. Turn on someone that is helpful, useful, knowledgeable, in a good state of life, and listen to them. Start your day off the right way, so automatically you're like, man, I kicked those negative thoughts away. I wrote down what I needed to do, got my coffee in, and I'm listening to something positive. I do this every freaking day. And the days I don't do it, I want to crawl up in a puddle and cry. And I'm sure you feel the same way. So like, just like right off the bat, there you go. That's the first step. Boom. Moving on to the second. Okay, this is so important. And yes, it has to do with productivity. You always have that little voice in your head. Like, oh, I'm never gonna get this all done today. Or I'm not good enough to do this task. Or I'm so lazy. Whatever your self-talk is, we all have it. Kick that bitch to the curb. We don't need her anymore. We don't need him anymore. Goodbye. Catch yourself in the acts of telling yourself those negative self-doubts or self-talk or whatever it is. first of all, I want to say it's a primal way of thinking. Our brains naturally do this. Don't beat yourself up over it, because it is a very primal way of thinking. It's how our ancestors used to think to keep us safe, but we don't live in 500 BC anymore. So we don't need to think that way. You need to write down things that you want to consistently tell yourself, like, I am so good at doing really hard stuff. I am really good at making hard phone calls. I am really productive. I'm really proud of myself. I have come so far. So you need to like have these, like, it's really important to like have this down. If you don't, I suggest maybe like, you know, from part 1, having like an I am video on for yourself. Like, I am smart. I am worthy of doing hard things, or whatever it is. But like, you need to have like this down. You could also have this in your notes, like positive self-talk things, and stop beating yourself up, because beating yourself up is actually hindering you from doing all the things that like you need to do to progress in your life. Your own worst critic is you. And someone explained this to me yesterday. Oh my God, I was on my Metamorphic call. I joined Metamorphic like 2022. It's been the best thing I ever did. I took a year off. This is a side note. I didn't really pour into myself, but this year I was like, you know what? To hell with that. This year's about me. I'm going to do the things that I want to do. And one of the things I want to do is show up to those Metamorphic calls. And thank you, God, that I did. And here's why. One of the other people on there that also went through Metamorphic, funny enough, his name is Shelby, and he was saying the ego, he's like, he was painting a picture of what the ego is like, and what the ego is doing, and how the ego is holding you back, right? Those negative self-talk. So the ego is gonna be in there to like mess up your day. And he described it as little hands like tampering with things. He's like, how to tell the difference between if it's like really a you thought or an ego thought is if it's trying to say a bad situation happened, or you're trying to, I don't know, fix something. The hands, the little ego hands are gonna go in there and try to like control everything. But you don't need to try and control everything, because what is meant for you will not pass you by, and rejection is protection. But I hope that made sense for you. Like, I'll try to describe it better maybe in another video, or I am like praying to God, me and Shelby get together to do a podcast, which we will, and he could explain it better for you. But for me, it was a good visual. If you're in a situation and those little hands are in there trying to control everything, and oh, we have to do this, no, you don't. Just take a step back, get rid of that negative self-talk, and just chill out. Take a chill pill. The most important thing to do is when you tell yourself, I show up for myself, I'm positive, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you have to actually show up. Like, say you're like, okay, step number 2, I'm gonna stop telling myself negative things about myself, and I'm gonna start telling myself, I'm a healthy eater, I like to eat healthy. And you start eating junk food like McDonald's, or you tell yourself, oh, I just don't have time to do, you know, cook for myself today. And you go to like a drive-through Taco Bell, yo quiero Taco Bell. You're proving to yourself that you're not worthy of eating healthy, and you're also proving to yourself that you can't even hold your own word to you. Like, would you want to be in a relationship with someone where they were like, oh, we're gonna do this, this, and this, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm so excited, and then that person like literally 2 minutes out later or 2 hours later was like, just kidding, we're not doing that. You wouldn't want to be in a relationship with that person, but that's a relationship you're creating with yourself. I just called you out. I'm just saying. So don't lie to yourself, and don't hinder yourself, and like allow yourself to like be hard on you. Like, if you say you're gonna go on a diet, bitch, you're going on a diet. Okay? Put the Twinkies down, put the Kit Kat down, put that shit away. Like, it's time to fit in your pants in 2024. Or maybe get those abs back. Okay? Just how you would show up in a relationship with someone else. And if you're watching this video and you're like, well, I don't show up for other people, then why are you here? Like, get off this channel. You don't belong here. I'm sorry, but like, if you can't even show up for other people, what makes you think you're gonna show up for you? Okay? And I saved the best for last. And I kept this video as short as possible so you could get to this third point and crush it. Okay, so remember in point number 1 where I had you write down everything you needed to do today. Make those phone calls, eat that healthy food, the laundry, do this, whatever. Go back to that list And I know this might sound crazy, but this is like what Oprah Winfrey's life coach tells her to do, so I'm telling you to do it. Oh my God, are you ready? Drum roll. Okay, check in with yourself every hour and go back to that list and be like, did I even do this? Did I even do the first thing on my list? Okay, I did the first thing, but did I do the second, third, or fourth? Keep going down that list. Keep checking every hour. Did I do this? Because if you struggle with ADHD like me, or struggle with depressing thoughts sometimes like me, or whatever the case is with this whole video, if you struggle with anything, this is going to help you the most. Every hour seems excessive, but every hour I was able to check in. I kind of like came back to my body. I was like, oh, okay, hello body. Just breathe, take a sip of water. This trick will save your literal life. You're welcome. And I swear to you, there's a lot of hours in a day, so if every hour you just chip away at that little thing, you're gonna be like, I'm so proud of myself for doing this. I laid in bed last night, I was like, man, I did really hard things today. I'm proud of myself. Thank you for showing up for me. And imagine if you do that, if you just showed up for yourself for a week, how much stuff you'd get done. It feels really good to like be there for yourself. You deserve that. You know, doing this every single day, waking up, what am I grateful for? Okay, what do I need to do today? Okay, I'm checking in every hour. I'm getting this stuff done. I do this every day. I write down, what do I need to do today? What do I need to do this week? And what do I need to do this month? And I write down everything in a list with a place for a check mark. And I just go down the list. And let me tell you something. It has been the most helpful thing I have ever done in my life. And I will never, ever, ever, ever go back to the way that I used to do things. Up to this video, thank you for showing up for yourself. Amazing.
Let's just take it slowly. 늦은 어떤 때 같은 곳을 바라보고 있잖아. Go anywhere you want to. Underneath the pressure, oh, sometimes wish I knew it too. Fly away from tomorrow. 이제는 너무 멀리 와버렸던 거야. Yeah, I need you need me too. I'm still chasing that mind all the time, man. I need you need me too. 그땐 신기루. 그대로만 돌아간다면 다시 한번 또 난 바꿔주고 싶어 어렸던 내 맘을. Baby you jump to your castle 내린 타이밍 이젠 빨리 흘러가겠지. 그때가 그립다고는 못하겠어. 난 아직 쫓아가고 있어 사실 난. Oh, sometimes wish I